A pleasant afternoon to all. On behalf of the management of Jmj College for Women, Tenali, I, Anuja, lecturer in Department of Botany, gladly welcome you all for this one-week international webinar-cum-faculty development program on recent advanced future trends in artificial intelligence and cyber security. Let us commence our webinar with a prayer song, Seeking God's Divine Blessings. Let experience the divinity of the Lord of the universe by a prayer song by C.H. Purnachandrika.
I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. I will sing, I will sing. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord. With my mouth will I make known your faithfulness, your faithfulness. With my mouth will I make known your faithfulness to all generations. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. I will sing, I will sing. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord.
Thank you. Before we commence the session, I would like to give a few instructions. Dear participants, please mute your audio and switch off your video throughout the webinar in order to avoid inconvenience. If you have any questions during the presentation of the resource person, please post your questions in the chat box and the queries and the questions will be clarified at the end of the presentation. Thank you for your kind cooperation. I cordially welcome Dr. Sister Teresa Magade, correspondent of our college, Principal Dr. Sister Shiny KP, and today's eminent speaker, Dr. K. Krishna Prasad sir, Professor, Head of the Cyber Security and Cyber Forensics Department, Institute of Engineering and Technology, Srinivas University, Mangalore, India, and all the participants across the country to this webinar-cum-faculty development program organized by Department of Computer Science, Jmj College for Women, Tenali. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our today's speaker, Dr. K. Krishna Prasad sir, who will be discussing on the topic research methodology using ChatGPT and AI tools. Dr. K. Krishna Prasad sir belongs to Mangalore, India, and was born on May 25, 1983. He earned his MSc in the Information Science from Mangalore University in 2006, his MPhil in the Computer Science from Madurai Kamraj University in 2009, his MTech in Information Technology from Karnataka State Open University in 2013, and his PhD in Biometric Fingerprints Hash Code Generation method from Srinivas University in 2018. Since June 2006, he has been working in the College of Computer and Information Science at Srinivas University, City Campus, Mangalore, and was designed as an assistant professor in 2014. In December 2018, after the successful completion of his PhD, he was appointed as the associate professor. He has 17 years of teaching experience in different computer science subjects for BCA and MCA course. Currently, he is working as a professor and head of the Cyber Security and Cyber Forensics Department, Institute of Engineering and Technology, Srinivas University. He has conducted more than 35 guest lectures in Vedic maths and short tricks for competitive exams in and around the Kannada district of Karnataka state. These guest lectures or workshops include different ages of students from high schools to postgraduate level. He has completed the Vedic Maths Certificate professional course with O grade from the Indian Institute of Vedic Maths and Abacus. His research interest includes fingerprint, hash code generation methods, and multi-factors authenticated method. He was a member of BOE and BCA at Mangalore University for 6 months in 2013 and 1 year in 2017, and was also a paper setter and evaluator. He has received the Best Research Award in the year 2019 at the International Conference on Research Trends in Arts, Science, Engineering and Technology, organized by the International American Council for Research and Development. Dr. Krishna Prasad sir has also serves as a director, College of Computer Science and Information Science Research Council at Srinivas University. He is effectively guiding 10 research scholars for their computer science and engineering doctoral degrees, and recently, one candidate successfully completed her PhD under his supervision. He is also an IEEE senior member. He has published more than 100 peer-reviewed scholar articles in reference international journals, with over 492 Google Scholar citations. He is marked 11th rank in Elsevier Journal, an e-library journal paper published in the last 12 months. As of Jan 1st, 2018, he has also presented more than 50 papers at national and international conferences. He also authorized 3 books with an ISBN and wrote chapters for more than 10 books. He also have more than 15 copyrights granted and 14 patent registered and few patents also granted. He has recently participated in the 7th day national level online faculty development program on ChatGPT and AI tools for educators in line with OBE organized by St. Joseph College in association with the Kerala State Higher Education Council. Now I invite Dr. K. Krishna Prasad sir to address our esteemed participants of the webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. First of all, I thank Amul Mary madam because she was a single point of communication for me, and I also appreciate and congratulate all the organizers for organizing such a good webinar. And
Sir, little louder.
is it okay now? Audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I first of all congratulate all the members who are actively involved in the organization of this webinar, and also I congratulate Madam Amul Mary Madam for inviting me, and I thankful to Madam and management for giving me an opportunity to discuss my small knowledge, which I always uh, tell to everyone in every meeting, like every guest lecture, like it is a single drop of the ocean, whatever we knowledge we have, which is a drop of the ocean. When we feel we know everything, that is end of the human being. Then after that we can't study anything. We have to upgrade ourselves, means we should have always sympathy, empathy, and humbleness. So I feel myself, I know only drop of the ocean of the water of knowledge. So today we will going to discuss about chat GPT and AI tools, how it can be helpful in research and educators, researchers, academicians, how it will be helpful, that we are going to see. And as I heard from organizers, already the topic is covered by many of the resource persons, but still we will look into in different angle. Today I will discuss the chat GPT in different angles. Uh, Let me share the screen first. Is my screen is viewable? Is it, my voice is audible properly?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So research methodology using chat GPT and AI tools, which was my topic, and I am going to cover some more topics which is related to this, some of the databases which we have to use in research and which will be helpful for maintaining our research database. That also I am going to deal in today's seminar or webinar. So let us see what already we might have discussed this. So I'm not touching more on theory. We will discuss more on the practical aspects of chat GPT. So as we know, in 21st century, the uh, trend is changing and machine learning and artificial intelligence are growing like anything. Today, the machines are like human being. There is no difference between machine and human being. When you don't have proper companion or partner, or when you don't have a person, enough knowledgeable person to discuss or tell your problems or get a suggestions, we can use artificial intelligent machine as a that is a alternative for a human being, and which can generate lot of new knowledge, novel knowledge, effective knowledge, efficient and most efficient knowledge we can get from AI tools like ChatGPT. So we are going to discuss about various aspects of the chat GPT. Let us discuss some, even though I told we are discussing more on practical, we have to discuss something, some small or basic concept also. Within a 5 to 10 minutes, I will cover that some basic topics. So you can see futuristic AI interactions, which is how AI machines or AI or machines, artificial intelligence system can assist human being in lot of decision making. So you can see on the left top, one day within a 10 years or 15 years, we can see that is system is like classroom is like a uh, classroom is full of with machines, so there won't be a lecture or a faculty. That lecturing is handled by a artificial machine, which is more knowledgeable, interactive than a human teacher. So in the right hand side, you can see a machine that is playing a chess. Artificial intelligent machine is playing a chess like that, and you can see another video or images that is a self driving car or automatic driving car, and other right at bottom you can see how the artificial intelligent machines or robotics can help in some of the business decision making. So these are the trends we can see in 21st century, last 10 years or last 5 years, especially talking last 2 to 3 years, the chat GPT and other AI models has grown like anything, and we can get lot of knowledge from these AI machines. So ChatGPT 3.5 is actually free version, whereas 4 is paid version. You have to pay around $20 per month to use and get ChatGPT 4. So ChatGPT 4 is more effective. It is told like it is 700 times efficient than GPT 3.5. So you will get more effective result, more effective result compared to 3.5. So these all points I am not discussing that theory parts. So GPT, a prompt engineering, as we know, prompt engineering refers to strategic formulation of instructions, queries, or cues provided to an AI language model to guide its responses and generate specific output. So why is it prompt engineering is a engineering field? Really, is it um, only science student can study? Is it so? No, it is not like that. So prompt engineering is not a pure engineering field, but prompt engineering tells some steps or methods to give a good prompt so that you will get an effective output. So how well you craft your prompt, depending on that, you will be getting a output or result from the machine. So chat GPT is not like a Google, where Google is a source where you can get lot of informations on particular topic. But chat GPT is not a source, it is a tool. So if you have a tool, for example, if you have a tool of screwdriver, how best you can use it, or if you have a tool of some other tool to that is repair a car or repair a two-wheeler, how best you are using that tool, based on that you will be getting output, or your that is your car or vehicle is going to be repaired soon, depending on your skills and depending on your tool, how you are using that tool. Same way here, prompt engineering and chat GPT is a tool. For that tool you are using a prompt engineering. That prompt engineering makes your chat GPT more efficient and effective with the well crafted. If you carpenter can craft a furniture based on his skills, based on the tools he is going to use, how best he is using the tools, depending on that the furniture quality will improve, or the beautiness of um, uh, the furniture will increase. Same way, here also prompt engineering makes your chat GPT more effective and more interactive. That is in your hand. If you are a user, how well you craft your prompt, depending on that, the output or result is going to change. So some 7 aspects of the prompt engineering is specificity and clarity. When you craft prompts that are clear, specific and concise helps to ensure that the AI model understands user intent accurately. Then contextual information, examples and instructions you have to give, and you have to tone into particular uh, aspect your chat GPT, and you have to tell a particular style, use a particular style. You have to iteratively ask. That is, once if you give the prompt, that is not end of the result or not end, you have to iteratively refine your prompt to get a effective output. Mitigating the bias, you should not have any bias when you give a prompt. Then domain knowledge, you should have a domain knowledge on the particular field, then only you can give a good prompt. Okay, these things I will skip as it having more theory. So we will see one vague prompt and well crafted prompt. What do you difference between a well crafted prompt and a vague prompt? So explain climate change. If you give a prompt like that, which is not a well crafted prompt, which has uh, drawbacks or which has a problem in terms of explaining your prompt clearly. You should explain your prompt always clearly, and there should not be any ambiguity, and also it should be it should give an unique result that is possible only through innovative and effective uh, prompt. So describe the complex phenomena of climate change, outlining the cause, effects, and potential solutions. In particular, focus on how human activity contribute to the alteration of global temperature patterns, leading to widespread ecological consequences. Use specific example to illustrate your points and emphasize the urgency of addressing this issue for a future generation. So you see how well it is the prompt is crafted, and how well the prompt has come. So it should be very clear and unambiguous, um, and well crafted. Then only you can expect a innovative and unique result from the chat GPT. Otherwise, you won't get a proper result. So if you see the art of precision, so utilizing a context vague prompt, explain the impact of deforestation that is not so clear. So contextual format is discuss the ecological and climate related consequence of deforestation in the Amazon rainforest, including its effects on biodiversity, carbon sequestration, and local communities. So well crafted prompt is like this. So there are different type of prompt. So the art of precision is example, define photosynthesis and explain its role in the process of plant growth. So that is um, the clear defined art of precision, and clearly you mention in the prompt. This prompt is clear and specific, guiding the AI to provide a precious answer, guiding AI to provide a precious answer about the concept of photosynthesis and its relevance to the plant growth. So I straight away I will go to demonstration now. So what we have to do means, I hope all of the participants may be knowing how to log into ChatGPT or ChatGPT 4. So I already logged in and kept. Sometime we are not able to log in. It may ask challenging questions. If you continuously use your that is chat gpt from 3-4 hours continuously, if you use, again logging off and logging in, it may ask some challenging question, so it will take time. That is why I have opened it and logged in and kept my chat gpt. uh, Already I logged in and kept it. So all of you, I hope all of you know how to log in and open the chat GPT. So here you can see something that is, this is a chat GPT 4, this is GPT 3.5. So if you have GPT 4 means you can plug in lot of tools which can support um, some of the like if you have a PDF, you can read entire PDF, which is 300 page or 50 page, whatever number of pages. You can summarize that to one page uh, by storing that in AI database or AI that is drive. You can store your PDF in AI drive. Just use the link, uploading link of the PDF, and that you connect with the chat GPT and ask GPT to summarize that PDF within one paragraph or half page. That is possible, so that you have to uh, install many plugin for that. Like so plugins are available only in GPT-4. For that you have to pay minimum to $20, including GST. It becomes around $23, around Indian rupees 2000 rupees or 2000 odd, 2010 or 2050, like that, depending on the conversion rate. So GPT-4 is more effective than GPT 3.5. It is told that 700 times more efficient than GPT 3.5. GPT-4 is 700 times efficient than GPT 3.5. And sorry, I hope I am audible and you can see my screen. Mm, Okay, anyone can reply in uh, chat window or chat box. That is, am I audible? Any problem? If you have any
Yeah,
problem,
yes, yes, yes. Audible. Sir, audible.
okay, okay. And
Screen
please,
also is visible.
please interrupt me if I am not audible or some problem,
Yeah.
because uh, when we share the audio, the screen, we are not able to know what is going on in the behinds. So
Yeah.
please interrupt me whenever required or not audible or some any other problems is there means please interrupt me. Okay, let me continue. Okay, how to set the effectiveness of your chat GPT? For that, you have to go to one website. I'll show you where you have to go. Uh, platform dot https platform dot openai playground. So here you have to visit. I will show you what you have to do there. Um, okay.
Sir, send the link in chat box, sir, for the participants if they want to open their notepad.
Okay, okay, madam. Okay, I have sent that link in chat. You can see in the chat window https platform.openai.com playground. So once you log in there, so you have to authorize, you have to log in. Okay, then go to your playground option, and after that go to edit option, edit. Here you can see like a temperature value, which actually that is shows your chat GPT effectiveness. So you can see here lowering result in less random completion. As the temperature approaches zero, the model will become deterministic and repetitive. So in order to get an effective output, always you have to keep temperature between very near to 1. Don't keep it 0 or don't keep it like 2 or like 1.63 and all. Always keep in 1. You keep it on 1. Let me change. Okay, 1. So one means it will give more effective output. If you make it too like it is like a drunken man, which will not give a proper output, it won't be more effective. So there are many parameters. Temperature is one of the very important parameter you have to see whether it is set at 1 or less than 1. If it is less than 1, try to keep it on 1 so that you will be getting an effective output for your prompt. Okay, let us continue now. So simple to complex prompt, you can see what is the capital of France. That is a very simple prompt. What is the capital of France? And tell me about its historical significance. That is little bit more complex prompt. So you can write a prompt with the simple to complex. That is what I want to say here. Then tapping into context. So you have to bring your GPT to a that is context, particular context. Always after asking so many questions, if you want to completely change or deviate from one subject to another subject, you can say to chat GPT that remove all your previous content from your memory. So you forget all the information which I have given to you. Like that, you can tell to prompt so that whatever is there in its memory, it will delete or remove that, and it will act as a new persona, or it will act as new role. That is, we have a role prompt that I am going to discuss within a short duration of time. So by referring a fast conversation, you provide context to AI, helping it recall and continue the discussion about, for example, climate changes effect on polar ice caps. That is just one example. The power of specific. Explain the process of photosynthesis, including the role of chlorophyll and sunlight. So you can say that is the specific, simple, or you can say like explain the process of photosynthesis for a layman, or explain the process of photosynthesis for a boy, 7-year boy. So it will explain in a very clear and very interesting way and simple way. So like that, you can change the role of the prompt. So this prompt requests a detailed explanation, prompting AI to cover specific aspect of photosynthesis, such as chlorophyll's role and the importance of sunlight. So you have to uh, embracing creativity in your prompt. So imagine you are a time traveler visiting the Renaissance era. Describe the sights, sounds, and innovations you encounter. So this creative prompt encourages AI to step into a fictional scenario, providing imaginative description of the Renaissance era from a time traveler's perspective. So you have to change your prompt to a certain aspect, or you have to make it like in drama how the role changes. Same way you can change the role of the prompt. Iterative refinement. Explain the concept of gravity. So gravity is a force that attracts two objects with mass towards each other. So refined prompt is expand on the idea of gravity and include how it was first described by Isaac Newton. So we will see now how the output changes. One second. Explain the concept of gravity. So here I will explain the concept of. So what you have to do whenever you take notes or anything, what you have to do means you have to, once again I'll log in. One second. So always you use a notepad. Use a notepad. Why notepad you have to use means when you put your content in the notepad, all the alignment and format will be deleted or discarded. Usually notepad will not consider any of the formatting. So when you convert a study material or notes, if you take from ChatGPT, always put the notes first in the notepad, then copy to the Word. Don't copy directly to the Word. So here from the PPT, I will copy to notepad first, Then I will copy to the prompt. So it is giving a that is explain the concept of gravity. It is giving a result, universal flow force, Newton's law of universal gravitation, Einstein theory of general relativity, effect of gravity, weakness of gravity, gravitational field. Like that, it is giving lot of explanation. So what we will do now, we will ask one more question, like which is expand on the idea of gravity, include how it was first described by Isaac Newton. So same way we want to get the result. So again copy to notepad. From notepad we copy to prompt. So here you can see the result. So how the description changes, you just see. Isaac Newton's description of gravity was a groundbreaking moment in the history of science. So you can read it, marking a significant leap in our understanding of natural world. So the result is completely changed now. You can see this result and you can see this result. You can compare it. So another one is formal versus informal tone. So compose an informal email to a friend about recent vacation. So that is informal tone. Compose a formal email to a colleague providing update on the project status. That is a formal tone. So like this complexity of information, explain the concept of photosynthesis in a way a 7-year student would understand. Provide a detailed technical explanation of the process of photosynthesis. This is not a much difficult one. So directly you can put on the chat GPT prompt and you can see the result. Write a short 2 sentences summary of the book To Kill a Mockingbird. That is the name of the book. So if you give a prompt like this, entire 200 or 100 pages of a book can be summarized with the 2 sentences. Write a detailed analysis of the book To Kill a Mockingbird. That is a lengthy response, whereas in first one is a short response. Genre or style specific prompt. So you have to ask in particular style. Write a horror short story set in an abandoned mansion. So like that you can ask, that is a style, particular style you are using. Write a comedy short story involving a talking cat and clumsy dog. Like this you can change the style. Emotion or sentiment prompt. Write a heartfelt emotional letter expressing gratitude towards a teacher. That is emotion. Then write a cheerful and exciting party invitation. That is also emotional or sentimental prompt. Then factual and creative output. You can see like describe the historical event leading to the World War II. And factual and creative means imagine and describe a world. Imagine a world where World War II never happened. If World War II never happened, what will happen? What is your imagination? So let us put this very interesting one. We will put this on the chat GPT and see how the result, how chat GPT is responding. imagine and describe a world where where Second World War is not happened. Let us see. Sorry, we have to put first in the from notepad. Okay, from here I will copy. Imagine and describe a world. So it says political, social, technological development might have happened more compared to today's growth. So which was the scenario of if World War II never happened. So it is imagination. Really, it is not happened. So every prompt should have a proper context, a text, a task and instruction and a well-crafted prompt. For this example, generation of customer service responses. That is a particular context. I want to generate customer service responses. Task is to generate responses to customer enquiries. Instruction is the responses should be professional and provide accurate information. So translate the following sentence to Spanish. Hello, how are you? That is having particular context, task and instruction also. So role or persona prompt, which is act as a translator. Whatever it may be, the prompt will be directly converted to ChatGPT will act as a translator. Translate the following English to text to English to Spanish. No need to text there by mistake. Hello, how are you? So which act as a translator. Then standard prompt, what is capital of Australia? That is direct question. Then 0, 1 and few short prompt. What do you mean by 0, 1 and few short? That means if you are not using any examples, then it is called as 0 short prompt. If you are using examples, then we say 1 and few short prompts. So text summarization, summarize the following passage. So we'll see how it comes. Once again, we'll copy this to a notepad. Then we'll be taking this Chandrayana 3 description. So how you want, if you want to go to next page, next line, always you have to hold shift button and then press enter. Then you copy that paragraph. Let us see what result is coming from the chat GPT. So it has made this one, summarized this one. I'll ask again, summarize the above result to two sentences without affecting its original meaning. So Chandrayaan-3 is a lunar mission with a lander and rover aimed to demonstrate the safe lunar landing and roving launched by LVM-3 from SDSC SHAR Sriharikota. The mission carries various scientific payload for studying Earth spectral properties from a lunar orbit, lunar surface, thermal properties, seismic activity, plasma density, and lunar soil composition. So these things want to study. So it made the above paragraph into two sentences. So like this, you can do lot of things which is very helpful in research. So actually, the research methodology using ChatGPT and AI tools is a minimum 1 day or 1 day workshop within 2 hours. I don't know how much I can able to cover. Pardon me if I am not able to come to your level and able to explain all the concept. We have a time restriction. I hope you will understand that. Okay, now zero, one shot and few shot prompt we are discussing. So is this review positive or negative? You give some examples also, and below this you give a sentimental analysis, some report which is very helpful in social networking site or that is social marketing apps to know the sentiment of the customer, that we refer sentimental analysis. So give some report and then ask, is this review is positive or negative? Let's think about this prompt, which is very good prompt to generate some effective output. So I want to make a speech, sorry, that is about, I want to make a speech about future of my country. Let us think about this. I have a dream. So this sentence will going to change, or this phrase will going to change a lot the result. So you can see how it will going to change. I will show you. I want to make a speech about the future of my country. I will copy only this much first. I want to make a speech about my country. You can include India, that also I am not mentioned. So which is not so clear. So now we will change it. One second. Okay, sorry for disturbance in between. I had a small conversation with my colleague on urgent office matter. Sorry for that. We will continue. So I want to make a speech about the future of my country. Let us think about this. I have a dream. So we'll see how the result is going to change. I want to make a speech about the future of my country. My country, I will mention India. Let us think about this. I have a dream. See here only, you can see, certainly crafting a speech around the theme of I have a dream for the future of India can be both inspiring and visionary. Here is template that you can personalize and expand upon. Namaste and good morning, distinguished guests, fellow citizens, and friends of our great nation. Today I stand before uh, Today I stand here not just as a speaker but as a dreamer, sharing a dream that resonates with the heartbeat of every Indian, a dream for our motherland India, a land of ancient wisdom and youthful vigor. So how, like an author, it is going to explain. So that is what how you have to give the prompt, how well you have to craft the prompt. So which this type of prompt is called, let us think about this prompt. Then self-consistency prompt, that is another type of prompt. Teacher, context is teacher conference, task is generate an inspiring speech, instruction is the speech should be consistent with the information provided by the UGC and AICTE. Prompt, generate an inspiring speech to the teachers that is consistent with the following official information. Progress report from UGC and AICTE. Seed word, which is very important, generate an essay as a continuation of this sentence. All agricultural products have become expensive. Climate change, speed word is climate change. Uh, Generate an essay as a continuation of this sentence. All agriculture products have become same word I have mentioned. So climate change is the seed word. What do you mean by seed word? When you are explaining uh, a particular speech or a article, in every paragraph, many multiple times you can see that seed word. From that seed word only, entire explanations are written or explained. So that is a seed word or seed phrase. If you use that, you can get a very good result depending on your interest. Knowledge generation prompt, that is generate a new and accurate information about benefits of air pollution. How it is helpful for a researcher? A researcher always needs a new and accurate information. So you have to generate on particular topic, generate a new and accurate information about benefit of air pollution. So your topic you give instead of benefit of air pollution, whatever topic you are going to research or doing a research, in that topic you give. So benefit of air pollution as an example I have given here. Knowledge integration prompt, that is preparing a report integrating the feature of two products and to list total benefits. Integrate the benefits that I get along with the benefit of my existing scooter and by buying a new car and list them with the bullet points. Let us see what, which is again one interesting point or interesting concept. Let us see how the prompt or ChatGPT giving answer. Integrate the benefits of or benefits. integrate the benefit that I get along with the benefit of my existing scooter, and by buying a new car and list them with the bullet points. Cost effective maintenance, fuel efficiency. Scooter generally have lower maintenance cost compared to cars. Scooter are typically more fuel effective, helping save on fuel cost. This is very, you should know this all 20 to 25 type of prompt. Then only you can use prompt chat GPT for research. That is why I am stressing this uh, type of prompt. So this is very important in research. Benefiting of buying a new car, combined benefit, versatility in transportation option, having both a scooter and a car allows for choosing the most suitable mode of transport based on the journey. So like this, you can explain your concept, or you can get help from the chat GPT. Interpretable soft prompt, that is, translate the following text to Spanish but keep the following words in English. Prompt engineering, controlled input and technique. So this also interpretable soft prompt are very helpful in research. Based on your subject, you have to give a prompt which is interpretable soft prompt. Translate the following text to Spanish but keep the following word in English. Prompt engineering, controlled input and technique. This word should come as it is, even though you translate from Spanish to, or sorry, English to Spanish. Targeted question answer prompt. Task, answer according to a source. Instruction, generate answer to the question with reference to the data or document provided. So what percentage of the Indian population live in Andhra Pradesh with reference to the report? You give your report here, or you give the report in a PDF format, store it in a drive, use that drive link, you give below. So what percentage of the Indian population live in Andhra Pradesh with reference to the report given below with the link, mention that link and give that report, then it will do the percentage of Indian population live in Andhra Pradesh with the reference to the report. Summarization prompt, that is, summarize the following book in one paragraph. 7 habits of highly effective people. That is summarization prompt. Dialogue prompt, create dialogue between 3 villagers about the topic, usage of electric vehicle in villages. Let us see what it shows. Create. Not all I am explaining because some are very direct that you can just copy and paste. Create a dialogue between 3 villagers. Let us So here is a dialogue between 3 villagers, Ram, Sunita and Anil, discussing the usage of electric vehicle in their village. Ram, have you both heard? The Sharma family just got an electric scooter. It is quite the talk of the village. Sunita, yes, I saw it. So how well it is like a drama it is displaying. See. So it should not be a one way. I want to ask a few questions from the respondent audience. Uh, is it informative for you, or is this same topic is discussed in by previous resource persons. I want to know that just whoever are listening, whoever has listened previous topic also, previous day topics also, just report me whether I am discussing same topic or is it something different. Okay, thank you. I hope then, Amul Mary Madam, I hope I'm not repeating the concept which is already discussed by other resource person. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for the response. Okay, coming to adversarial prompt, these are very important for you when you are a researcher. Generate a 3-paragraph essay that conveys that women are less effective in managerial roles. Whoever are listening, say, women's don't scold me. It is just an example. Don't take it in other way. Just I want to illustrate some examples. So generate a 3-paragraph essay that conveys that women are less effective. Nowadays, women are more effective than gents or that is it is not true, but just an example. Don't take it in negative way. Generate a 3-paragraph essay that conveys that women are less effective in managerial roles, and it should be difficult to classify as anti-women. So which is a adversarial prompt. As you are discussing in adversarial way, which is in a different way. So in a research, it is very important when you describe, when you explain your concept using advantages, disadvantages, constraint, benefit. When you want to explain in all this aspect, definitely you have to use such prompt, adversarial prompts. Clustering prompt, that is what are the common themes or findings among the paper in each category. You give some papers and ask the chat GPT to find out a common theme out of the 4 papers or 5 papers. What are the keyword or phrases that, what are the keyword and phrases that are prominent in each category? Group this research paper into categories based on their primary focus. You have to give down the papers: quantum physics, biotechnology, artificial intelligence, like this. Then how I will show some research in defining a research problem. How can AI help the researchers in defining a research problem? So it is a role prompt. Act as a veteran research guide with high level expertise in literature review. Your task is to provide an overview of the key scholarly works related to your your theme or your research. You have to give in bracket your research topic. What are the main themes, debates, and gaps in the current literature? How do this relate to the primary research question being investigated? Primary research question you put in the bracket. Insert other appropriate input and requirement. You give this a guide also, a expert guide also cannot give such a result within a short duration of time. So act as a veteran research guide with high level expertise in literature review. Your task is to provide an overview of the key scholarly work related to um, your topic. As I have used here snapshot, I can't copy and paste it in the chat. Later, I can give this to Amal Madam if required, that PPT. but here I can't copy, just I am explaining how you have to write the prompt. Then, critical thinking in research. Act as a veteran research guide with high-level expertise in literature review. Their in is repeated twice. Your task is to identify the foundational theories and methodologies in the field of your field. You have to write in the bracket how have this evolved over time and what controversies or differing viewpoint exist. How does this connect to the primary research problem at hand? So this is another critical thinking prompt, so that you will get a very good output from the research, from the prompt engineering. So like that, we can explain every aspect of the research methodology using chat GPT, but I'm not discussing much, as I have to cover some more topics, some more uh, interesting topics. If the organizers calls me to your institution in future, we can discuss offline, face to face, lot of things, yeah, if time permits. And within 2 hours I want to explain some other things which is very important for a researcher. Let us start some other concept. I will show you what I am going to discuss. So intellectual property right, I am a not eminent or expert, I say, as I told in the beginning. I conducted a lot of many workshop on intellectual property rights also, which covers 8 type of intellectual property. In India, we have 8 type of intellectual properties uh, that are copyright, patent, then geographical indicators, then after that plant variety and plant protections, then integrated circuits, then geographical indicators. Like this, we are having 8 type of then design prompt, design trademark, like that 8 type of IPRs. In that, the very easiest one, anybody, even a degree student also can apply for a copyright, which is very easy. Out of 8, patent is the very complex, and you can't apply for a patent very easily. Unless you know that how to draft a patent, you cannot easily do that. But intellectual property right, uh, copyright, you can do very easily. Everyone can do it. So type of patent, patent, copyright, trademark, industrial design, geographical indication, plant variety protection, layout design, all trade secret, all these are different type of patent available in India. Okay. Okay. I am going to discuss not this one, another topic. Okay. Copyright is a right given by the law to creator of literary, dramatic, music, artist work, and producers of cinematographs, films, and sound recording. In fact, it is a bundle of right, including inter alia right of reproduction, communication to the public, adoption and translation of the work. So the Copyright Act 1957 protect original literary, dramatic, musical and artistic work and cinematograph, films and sound recording from unauthorized users. Is there a requirement like once you write a paper, once you write a book, is it necessary to get a copyright registration from the Copyright Office, India, New Delhi? Is it necessary? This is one question rises in every mind. Then answer is not at all. Once you write a paper, once you write a book, it is your book. So there is no need of getting a copyright. But if someone copies your content or someone misuses your content, then definitely you have to file a case and you have to prove in the court. That time, this copyright registration definitely helps to prove very prominently or very effectively. You have more edge of winning your case if you have a copyright registration. Okay, I don't. This is the website you have to visit. I'll show you. This I will put in the chat window. So here you can register your copyright. How you can register a copyright means go to registration of the copyright. Then you should register yourself beginning, that is new user. Click on new user and register. I have already my own registration. So registered copyright already in the beginning, they have read my profile in that mentioned 9 copyright are registered, 14 copyright are registered, many copyrights are submitted. So that you can see here, and our university also registered many copyright on behalf of me and my scholars. That is different. Okay, so here you have to do e-filling application. Just click here, online copyright registration. Then you have to fill name, address, pin code, nationality. Then you have to click on I accept. Then it will ask about your copyright document. If you have published a paper, you can get a copyright. If you have not transferred copyright to your publisher, if the copyright is with you only, then only you can apply the copyright. It asks many documents. The document you are going to take copyright. Next, you have to give no objection certificate from another author if you are filing in your name only. If you have published from the publisher, no objection certificate is required. Like that, there are many documents you have to attach when you file for a copyright. So here you have to just enter your details and you can get a copyright. Further is self-explanatory. You can just upload the many details and you can register. You have to pay 500 rupees if it is a copyright related to book, article, something literary work. Software copyright means you have to send the software code. That is difference. Otherwise, it is same. Price is registration amount is same. Okay. So we will discuss copyright aspect is that much is enough. So coming to different databases. So to increase, why you have to use research databases? To increase the visibility of research, to access anywhere, anytime, any place or ubiquitously. You know today is computer is, we know cyber security and cyber forensic. So we don't know when even though we have a protection to our computers, it can be a ransomware attack. Ransomware means suddenly a virus will attack your system sometime, and every file will be encrypted so that you can't open any of the file. That time, if you store your data in some databases, you can retrieve. It will act like a backup. So if your computer formats or affected by ransomware or virus, then you can get your data easily. To connect with other researchers who are working in same domain, to spread your work or to share the knowledge, to help the research scholars, you have to use this research databases. What are the research databases? Today, when you are publishing any paper, uh, get unique uh, author identifier, which is called as ORCID, to distinguish yourself and your work from that of all other researchers. So today, when you want to publish any paper, in all the reputed journals ask for ORCID ID, which is a 16-digit number. As students are having register number, every author today should have a ORCID ID. Pardon me, there may be some PhD scholars, PhD holders, guides listening my uh, webinar, which is if it is repetitive and if you know already, pardon me, and I ask with organizer, uh, madam, is it informative or should I speak on chat GPT only?
Sir, continue with this, sir. ChatGPT, some of us are familiar with ChatGPT. So, research, it is benefit for research scholars.
Okay. Thank you for the valuable input.
Participants also can propose.
Yeah. If participants, if you need some other topic or if it is helpful for you, you can just chat on the chat window. I will see 1 30 second or 1 minute to see your reply. Okay, thank you for the reply.
Dear participants, if you have any queries or if
Yeah.
we can continue, please you can respond in the chat
I
box.
have already talked around more than 1 hour, so it should not be one side. It should be very interactive, always webinar. So I want to uh, get some input or questions from audience. We'll give 2 to 3 minutes of time. You can put your question on the chat box so that I can able to answer. Okay, I got a reply like, please continue, sir. Okay. Okay. ORCID ID with nearly 2 million users is quickly becoming now it is increased. It is 1 to 2 years back data, the identifier of choice for researchers, publishers, funding organizations, and research institutions. Today, being a researcher, we should have a ORCID ID which gives our biodata and um, always being a researcher, you should have your own website. Even though you are from the background of uh, biology or maths or humanities department, it is not difficult. Today you have a Google site where you can develop without any coding details or coding knowledge. You can develop your own website using a graphical user interfaces. So you should have your own website, you should have your own ORCID ID, and you should have your own Google Scholar ID. You should have a lot of things being a researcher. So how to create an ORCID ID? Let us discuss on that. So you have to visit to http ORCID ID sign in, http ORCID ID sign in. So I'll put that in chat window. Okay, here, if you are not a member as of now, you have to register here. Register now, first name, last name, primary email, confirm email. Then additional email, then just click next. Then you will get a security notification to your email. Then you have to click that and you have to authorize. Once you authorize, then you can log in. So very easy, anybody can do it. So I'll sign in and show how it will be the portal of ORCID ID. So it is a online curriculum vitae or resume of you. So you should have everything. So for example, if you are publishing a paper, then automatically some of the indexing agency will list out. You should give ORCID ID. Automatically it will come to your ORCID ID profile. No need to add. But some publisher are least bother about their about author's publication. They are most worried about the business. So you should not publish in such journals. By mistake, if you have published and if they are not adding, it's your responsibility to add your papers into ORCID profile so that the researchers who are working in the same area or same department or same subject, they will be benefited by your paper. So you should not publish in some of the journals where it is closed access. You publish as per the requirement. I don't say that you don't publish, but always you put your some good papers in the online and open access mode so that everyone can get benefited from your paper who are working on the same areas. So you can describe about your self-employment, where you are working, education and qualifications. There is some noise. Could you please
Sir,
mute?
sir, what about Google Scholar and Research Gates?
Yeah, it is. It is also a research uploading database. You should have a Google Scholar also. It is like, for example, earlier days we had Aadhaar number. Now we are having Aadhaar number. Again, they are changing some other unique IDs, and we have a voter ID also above Aadhaar ID. We have voter ID and passport. All these are documentation. Same way, researcher, being a researcher, we should have a Google Scholar ID, not only Google Scholar ID, ORCID ID also. Google Scholar ID will show you how many of them are cited your paper, how many citations you have, how many publications you have. That will be shown by the Google Scholar. But every author is identified by a number, as like we have a registration number for student. Two student can have same name, same initial, but two student cannot have same register number. Same way, the author is now uniquely identified. Every author is identified by a that is this ORCID ID. So ORCID ID is also required. Google Scholar is also required. And ResearchGate is more helpful if you want to get more input about your paper, more feedback about your paper. Then you publish in the ResearchGate. So many will accompany you. Many will become, that is, read your paper, so that you will get a lot of comment. You always have to reply them. Lot of people will ask questions regarding your research. So you should continuously, every week once, worst case, every week once, you have to open your research gate, and you have to see whether any researcher has asked some question related to your research project. Then it is your responsibility to answer them, so that they will also be happy, and your research also will get more popularized.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, now we'll see, continue, OCID ID. Okay. Now, these are different publications of mine. Still, due to busy schedule, I could not add some paper which are not added directly. So, what you can do when you are adding your article in ORCID, you can add directly using a DOI, Digital Object Identifier. So, whenever you publish any papers, you should see how to publish a paper, that is, all the papers should have a DOI number, that is also cross-reference DOI number, and should index in Google Scholar. So I have taken some lecture session or workshop on how to identify a journal is authentic journal, not a proxy or a fake journal. That also there are many checkpoint we have to do, many things we have to check, so that we can identify. Today is everything is a market and business. Lot of people or journals are coming out which are becoming obsolete, or that is fake within a week of a time. So we should be very careful while publishing your papers. Only few papers are available, sorry, journals are available which is authentic, which is listed in UGC Care or WOS, Web of Science, or Scopus, or IEEE Explorer, like this, or ABCD journals. Okay, we'll be okay. How we can add DOI, with the DOI? If you add DOI number here, directly it will retrieve work details, all the details of that paper. No need to add manually. If you are adding manually your paper, add manually. You should have work type, that is whether book chapter, dictionary, or thesis, journal article, everything you should mention. Work title, journal title, publication date, link, citation type, citation format, then contributors name, everything you have to add, which is a very time consuming process. In order to avoid that, use a DOI that will directly retrieve all the content of your papers. So like this, you can add DOI, or you can add a bib text. Uh, Bib text is means which is available in Google Scholar. So I'll show you what is bib text. Okay. Google Scholar. One second. Only I will take another, to explain this, another 30 seconds. Please wait. Okay, my profile. I'm not boosting my profile. It is not my intention. Why I have shown means bib text. How you can extract the bib text. See, this is the bib text. Export selected article, export all my article. Bib text will be like this: title, author, journal, volume number, pages, year, publisher. This you have to save like uh, some file dot bib, so that that file you can export. And if you are doing a with one profile, now UGC, NAC, NBA all requires with one profile. You should have a with one profile if you are a researcher, and if you are a academician, all that is UGC and all ranking framework like NBA or this everyone they ask all ranking frameworks ask about Vidwan profile. So you should have Vidwan profile also. There you can extract your paper publication by using bib text. This is called as bib text. This you store in one file, in a text file with the extension as .bib. Then read that text file. Then automatically all your papers will be extracted. Sorry, there was some network problem. As I shared the screen, I could not notice it. It was the network problem, and from the Google Meet, it disconnected. I don't know where, from which point the Google Meet has disconnected. Can I have information which you heard last regarding what?
Sir, you said we should have with one profile to how to extract bib text.
Okay. I was discussing about that.
Yeah,
I think,
text file that
yeah,
bib.
bib text. I was showing bib text. So
Yeah,
how
yes.
to extract? I'll share the screen again once again. Sorry. Okay, it is a Google Scholar profile. So you have to come to your Google Scholar profile and then check this and then export. Here you can see BibTeX. Export all my article. Export. This is called as a bib text. So what you can do, entirely you copy this bib text of all article, then Control C and open a new notepad file and then save here. Then while saving, file save as, you have to create, I'll short name I will store as a ap.bib, bib, all files. So it is a bib text. Bib means bib text. Like this, you can store the file and then you can just read that file so that all your papers are exported to Vidwan or some other. Vidwan is when you create Vidwan, this is the method how you have to extract your papers to the Vidwan profile. We don't have time to enter everything. So within a minute, we should able to extract all our publications or papers. Okay, that is about Warseed and about the Google Scholar. So Google Scholar is also important. And one more point I was discussing about Google Scholar is you try to maintain citations very good and H index and I-10 index. So the I-10 index means how many papers having highest citation. That will be marked as a that is here I-10 index. Then H index means H index meaning of 14 is 14 papers are indexed by 14 times. That is the meaning. So here you can see 33, 30. Highest number of citation is not considered in H index, but how many of people are cited the same paper how many times? 14 means 14 members are minimum, 14 members are cited my papers 14 times. That is the meaning of 14. So even though I have 13, 12, which is not considered because here 14 members cited same paper 14 times. That is the meaning. So below 11, you can see here somewhere 11, 10, 7 citation. That is not considered because highest number is that is 14 people have. So I'll show you again more detailed way. What is, I'll show you 1 second. What is Google Scholar H index? Okay, so it will show the H index of a publication is the largest number H, such that at least H article in that publication were cited at least H times. That only I told. If there is a number in my profile 14, the meaning is the largest number is 14, such that at least 14 articles in that publication list were cited at least 14 times. 14 times each. That is the meaning of H index. So in order to improve your H index, more and more paper should be cited, and some of the university as like ours maintain high H index for DLIT and DSC. That is, we should have minimum 20 H index, and also we should spend minimum 5 years after PhD. Okay, that is some condition maintained by some universities. There is some disturbance. Can I?
Yes, sir, we
Okay. Thank you. So
Sir,
that is about,
someone asked question, sir.
yeah.
How can we know that paper is cited in which paper? My paper is cited where?
Yeah, that always you will get that is email alter, that is notification you will get who has which author has cited your paper, which paper they have cited, and who has cited. That notification you will get in your email. Who has cited every time whenever they cite, your registered email ID will get citations, so that we will come to know who has cited that. So you have to make notification, that is notification active. So while creating Google Scholar profile, it will ask whether you need notification of the citations.
So there is another question, sir.
Yeah.
How to select a topic if we want to do research in computer, mainly in machine learning and AI? Can you give me suggestions?
Yeah, that is depending on your area of interest. That is, you just what you do means using Chat GPT also. You give that is what selection of the topic. There is a separate concept called selection of the topic in the research methodology. You have to, for example, you have to tell to the Chat GPT that AI give some topics. It is a iterative question, iterative prompting. There you have to ask, I need some research topic in the field of uh, artificial intelligence. Then again you have to, it will give lot of field in the AI. Again you have to ask more questions on individual field, because AI means there are hundreds of subcategories under AI. Which area you are interested, you have to see. You should not, whenever you take a research, it should not be forced by someone. It should be your interest, your cup of tea. So you should continue your interest for minimum 3 to 4 years. After that, also we call it as a postdoctoral research. Then also you should continue. So if somebody forces you or someone tells you go with this field, you may not be having a may not be having a interest to continue that. So if you give some input in which area you want to do your research, then we can refine that. Any more questions?
Okay, sir. Thank you, this sir.
Okay, okay. Whether I have a time to discuss further or should I stop? Madam?
Already 5:20.
Yeah.
Any gist if we can tell, we can.
Okay.
Otherwise, we will continue.
Okay. I will summarize what and all we have covered, and also some point I will mention within another 5 minutes. I will stop. So we have discussed in this webinar regarding Chat GPT and its power, how various types of prompt. We have discussed about simple prompt, complex prompt. Then we have discussed about iterative prompt. We have discussed about reinforcement learning, clustering prompt, then adversarial prompt, dialogue prompt, summarization prompt. Then we have discussed about interpretable soft prompt, which all very helpful in research. When you do research, knowledge integration prompt, knowledge generation prompt, seed word, seed phrase, self-consistency prompt. Let's think about the prompt. All this 20 to 25 prompt are very helpful when you do the uh, rigorous research. So you should know that how to use it. And being a researcher, then we have discussed about some popular databases, and also we have discussed about why Google Scholar is required. I was not able to discuss about the topic of ResearchGate, very interesting one and very essential for researchers to share their knowledge. Uh, for that, time is not there. It will take an half an hour to discuss that. One more is social SSRN, social networking site, that is social science and even computer science paper you can upload in that network SSRN. That is also one of the popular databases. And we have covered about ORCID. Being a researcher, why ORCID is required, how we can create a profile in a ORCID. Then we have discussed about ORCID ID and how to add your work to ORCID ID directly, manually, or using a DY number. Then we have discussed about Google Scholar bib text, how we can extract the bib text. Then we have discussed about that is Vidwan profile, importance of the Vidwan profile. Then we have discussed about copyright, why copyright is essential, how we can file a copyright ourselves without any support of the agent, how we can file our copyright. That we have seen. Copyright official website we have seen. Then we have discussed how to change the effectiveness of the chat GPT using a playground tool, how we can change temperature value. That also we have discussed and covered. That all are the topics we have covered. So I am not talking much regarding same thing. So we have lot of things to discuss, but as it is a 2 hour session, we should not go beyond time. Always, we all are busy, and audience or participant also won't listen if we take more time beyond the limit. So we should not cross the limit. That is what my ethics. So over to participant. If you ask more queries, I will be more happy. At the end, I will go with the pleasure and happiness that my knowledge I am able to share with few researchers. Very small knowledge, which is not a big one, and as in the beginning only told, we should be always humble and kindness to grow ourselves. So if you have any questions, please ask a few more questions, which will be more helpful. Can you explain short engineering and LLM in chat GPT? So you want to say zero shot, one shot, that one? Okay, zero shot. I'll show you one PPT. One second, give me 1 second of time. This is different prompt. I will show you. There are many tools, 100 AI tools other than prompt engineering, chat GPT also, but we don't have that much time to discuss. Uh, so I'll show you some 100 tools which is supporting for AI, and some of the research prompt also I'll show you here. Um, okay, you want to say zero prompt? 1 second, give me a time. 1 second. So just, okay, we'll take one example. 1 second. So here you want to say this one, zero prompt. So here you give one example, any one example. What is your research area? In that area, I will take example. Can you ask or can you say your area of research?
Aruna ma'am, text.
You can text your area of research. So it is zero shot means
LLM.
okay. LLM, can you elaborate? Okay, what you have to do means just any examples. You show one example, then you give prompt to explain your concept based on the above example. Like that, you have to give. That is large language models. Okay. Um, so I'll show you now. Here only I'll demonstrate. Give me 1 second. Large LA language model. Or you can write here chat GPT, explain or create a 1 second, create a topic, research topic, create a elaborated novel, effective, effective, effective highly effective and efficient uh, topic, creative, elaborated, novel, effective and efficient topic on um, artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence. Consider example as um, one second, example as large language model, large LLM, large language model. Create an elaborated, effective and efficient topic on artificial intelligence. Consider example as large language model. Then you can also ask with the chat GPT, um, like that is, I'll show you. Read the abstract of the following. Read the abstract of the following article. Um, This is zero shot. Zero shot means here zero shot is create an elaborated, novel, effective, and efficient topic on artificial intelligence. That is zero shot. One shot means consider example as large language model. Still more example if you want to give, that is two shot or multiple shot prompt. So read the abstract of the following article. Okay, time is 30 to 5:30. Just I will say, read the, what you do means, read 3-4 abstract of a top IEEE or Web of Science or that is Scopus uh, abstract you read, copy that to a text file or notepad, read the following abstract. When you complete reading or when you complete, say read. When you complete, say read. So like that you tell ChatGPT to read 5 to 6 abstract. Then you ask, write a new, innovative, novel and highly effective abstract, that is highly effective abstract by considering above abstract. If you say like that, it will generate a new abstract which is you can't find any plagiarism. 0% plagiarism will be highly that is original abstract you can get. Again, you can refine that abstract. So like this, you can do lot of things. What a guide can do, above that your chat GPT can do, but you should know how to handle it. I think I have explained what you are expecting. Aruna, madam?
Yes, sir, she has replied. Yes.
Okay.
Sir, shall we wind up, sir?
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, for your outstanding presentation on prompt engineering, like art of prompt, simple to complex prompt, power of specific prompt, standard prompt, emotion or sentiment prompt, length response, factual and creative output, role or personal prompt, 0, 1 and few short prompt, self-consistency prompt, knowledge integration prompt and interpretable prompt, etc. And intellectual property rights like patent rights, copyrights, scope of copyrights, and how to register for the copyrights and how to create or SID ID. We are grateful to you for your availability to share your valuable thoughts and insights with us, sir. Once again, thank you so much, sir.
Amol Mary Madam, can I get some feedback later to improve my and know my status where I am standing and how it was for audience?
Sir, it was informative. Mostly it was useful for the research scholars.
Okay,
So,
okay, thank you.
thank you.
Okay, madam,
We have
thank you
come
for
to
the opportunity.
Thank you for accepting our invitation to deliver the session, sir. I was really admiring at your knowledge, the vast knowledge that you have. So, thank you, sir.
I hope I have not made bored the participants.
No, not no. It may
You
not be, sir.
told me to explain some concept that I have whatever possible from my angle. I have done it. I don't
Yeah.
know, so I need a feedback to improve myself. Thank you.
So, most of them said that it is informative and useful session. It is interesting.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, sir.
We have come to the end of the day 5 webinar. Hope there is no further questions. Then we will proceed to the last session of the day, expressing gratitude for the fruitful day. My
Thank you.
heartfelt thanks to correspondent sister and the principal sister and the speaker of the day, Dr. K. Krishna Prasad sir, and all the participants for your valuable participation in the 5th day of the webinar. I would like to wind up this day with a few announcements to the participants. Feedback form will be sent to your WhatsApp group and in the chat box, and all those who are attending the webinar and filling up the feedback every day will be receiving the e-certificate at the end of the 1 week international Webinar-cum-Faculty development program. Thank you. Thank you, Varun.
So, thank you, sir, and thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks to all the participants for your active participation.